Okay, so my step has been stuck out about 2 inches on this bus for probably the last 30 or 40 years. I mean, this thing, as you can see, it is beige and tan painted. One time it was Carolina blue, and it's had red on it and stuff, but the original, there's some of the blue showing through there too. But somewhere along the line, the step got stuck, and so I had to figure out how. But now, as you see, it comes open. You see the step still the original Greyhound blue under there. So it's been stuck a long time through many paint jobs. But these steps ride down. They have these arms on each side. And there's a track in here, I'm guessing with rollers. I'm going to pull that apart shortly, lube it up. And one on the front side over here. And get some light. You got a shaft comes across. This is the bearing that was froze that I showed on another video. We heated it with a torch and beat it into submission. And you have to do it lightly or you break the ears off. Now, I wasn't sure we could get that shaft out enough to change the bearing, but it's greased up good. And most of this stuff has needle bearings. It's got an arm over here, transfers through, comes up into the I guess underneath the fire extinguisher area, and has a bell crank here, and this top rod goes to the door. The lower one does your step. Goes over here to basically a transmission there, that when you raise and lower the handle locks and unlocks the step. And to get this thing freed up, you have to pull the stairwell tub out, which was not really fun. That's why nobody unsticks their steps. But you have a lot of trim pieces that come off, which the trim is the top one's up along here, and it has a had a rivet in that. Then it just kind of peels off, picks off the I don't know, kind of like a hanger bracket. But the brackets are screwed on to the inside of the tub and or riveted all the way around to the door. And once you take those off and make sure all the rivets are out of the tub all the way down, there are 3 screws that are underneath the flange here. That comes on your second step. There's 3 screws from that, or rivets, that you have to get to in order to I had to beat them off because the step was in, you couldn't get to them. With the step down, you've got plenty of room right here. That's, my foot's probably 12 inches there, good size 10 or so. So that's almost 12 inches, 10 inches down below that you got to work with the step extended, but most of them aren't. So that's basically how the thing works. Let's see here, I'll get up here and operate it, this whole thing. And two, it's a good time. This thing down here was full of dirt all the way up to the top of the ribs here. And you've got pads and stuff there to insulate it, keep it from vibrating and making noise. I'm trying to get a light in here to help you see. But as you do your handle, you can see it all slides back up. That light's not good there, is it? Getting rid of all the light. So that's how that thing, it just pushes them as the door goes open, pulls it up with it. Very heavy duty mechanism. So now I'm going to pull it apart, pull the step off, which is what the required maintenance, but you have to do it with the step down to do it. So I'll show that later.